Lyndzi lives with her parents in Llandudno. Together, Lyndzi and her mother Pat talk about her school, growing up and life with friends and family. Lyndzi's story at 40. As a child, Lyndzi went to a so-called special school that supported children living with Down syndrome. It was located next to a mainstream school, which, Pat explains, had significant benefits for Lyndzi and her peers. It was at school that Lyndzi met her friends Hannah and Angela, and they're still good friends now.
It opened when Lyndzi was 2 years of age, and her two friends, Angela and Hannah, opened the school, and they just seemed to thrive straight away. And they had very good staff that were concerned about them, interested in them, which is the main thing, and made them live lives like they were normal children. Next door to the school was an ordinary mainstream school, and they mixed them at the playtimes, so these children were aware of what they were, who they were playing with, and they think that's normal, and that's how things should be. And when Lyndzi sees these children from that school, even now, they remember her from school, and vice versa.
Lyndzi's mum states that disability has never been an issue for them. Lyndzi is the youngest of 4 girls and has a good relationship with her sisters and their families.
I just feel that Lyndzi's been a part of our life like the other 3 sisters, and there hasn't really been a lot of problems. She's been treated just like her sisters, really, so I think that's helped, rather than pick her out because she's got a disability or something wrong. We don't take a big issue on that, and I think that makes her live like her sisters do. And if you treat them different, then they'll react different. And Lyndzi's not aware that she's got disability at all.
Lyndzi has a busy life with many different interests.
I'm Lyndzi Riddler. I'm 40-year-old. I work in the library, shredding and stamping. Tuesday afternoon I work in body shop. Wednesday I work for the appointment team. Thursday morning bowls. 10-minute bowling afternoon. I work in theatre, marketing, and Saturday, day out with Mum. On Sunday, I go to church with Mum and Dad.
She's a person that will get on with everybody. She'll make everybody feel comfortable in her company. She's got quite a few friends, and she makes herself known when she's out, especially with Hannah and Angela.
Lyndzi has a varied social life, spending time with friends and family. Each week, she supports her father with a musical show at the local town hall. It's something that she really enjoys doing.
My dad and Mel makes me laugh.
Why do they make you laugh?
Because Dad smiles he makes me laugh because he's smiling.
Lyndzi also has a boyfriend, Stephen.
I've been Stephen's girlfriend for 12 years.
We met him in a pub, it's about 12 years ago, and he was on holiday in our town. So I said to him, would you like to come to our house for tea tomorrow? And he said, yes, I'd love to come to your house for tea. And he comes every year, ever since, doesn't he, for tea. And Lyndzi goes to his accommodation and they do discos and go out for days on the coach trips.
Lyndzi takes an active role in completing jobs around the house.
I help Mum and Dad with the dishwasher at the shop for her.
Sometimes we have fish and chips to go to that shop.
Oh, yes. I make Dad a cup of tea every night.
Reaching 40 was a milestone that Lyndzi and her family made sure they celebrated.
Her sister, who lives away in Australia, wanted me to get somebody from Coronation Street because she was getting so stressed out that I wasn't doing enough of this party. Anyway, eventually what happened, because I didn't get this person from Coronation Street, halfway through the party, who arrives at the party?
Dawn.
The sister that wanted the Coronation Street. Dawn arrived in the party and didn't tell anybody.
All
And
the
what
way from
happened?
Australia.
Were we all surprised? What did you say? When you were dancing and you saw Dawn, what did you say?
Oh, Dawn.
Oh, Dawn. And what else did you do? Did you carry on dancing? Or did you come to Dawn?
I come to Dawn.
And what did you do?
I hugged her.
Lyndzi's parents are confident that when they are unable to support her, their other daughters and wider family will ensure that Lyndzi continues to live her life as independently as possible. Lyndzi and her parents do talk about what her future may bring, but for the time being, she's content to live with her mum and dad in the family home.
One of her sisters has said, if anything happens to her parents, that she will take Lyndzi on, but I just feel that's a big responsibility, and she wants to do that for Lyndzi. Whether that will materialise is another thing, and it is a worry because we're now getting older. We have asked Lyndzi, would she like to go in accommodation, but she said, yes, I would, if you and Dad came with me. Is that right?